Peter Obi tears Tinubu apart, says Tinubu has performed excellent in destroying Nigeria. House of Rep member in Osun State received beating of his life. Hello Nigerians, you're welcome back to this channel. And thank you for joining me once again. If it's the first time you are coming across this channel, please do hit the subscribe button. So yesterday was Democracy Day, and a lot of things actually happened in their country, Nigeria, ranging from the speech of the president at the Eagle Square to the fall of the president. You guys know about that. The protests and all of that. But the most important thing was that P2B was actually invited by Arise TV to discuss the state of the nation. How far Nigeria have gone under democracy since 25 years Nigeria returned to democracy. So P2B, as usual, used that opportunity to expose a lot of things that is happening in Nigeria that you and I does not know. You know, when you listen to the man talk, you will finally agree with me that Nigeria has actually missed somebody. We have actually missed the real president. What we have here is the counterfeit. I'm telling you the truth. You realize that this man is kind of person that has a full understanding of Nigeria and how to solve the problems of Nigeria. He's a man that you can listen to from morning till evening without getting bored or tired. Now I'm going to allow you to listen to P2B as he discussed the issue concerning our country. But before that, let me share this particular video with you. How the people of Ada in Borupe local government of Osun State ambushed a House of Representative member and gave him the beating of his life, because this man actually promised and failed them, and this is what they deserve. I'm telling you the truth. These politicians, if they are being treated this way, I believe that by now they will know that they don't have to play with the poor masses. Every election time they come up with so many promises that they will never fulfill, and the people will vote for them hoping that these promises will be fulfilled, for only for them to get into the office and begin to loot and begin to enrich themselves, while the masses who voted them, you know, keep suffering. Now watch that video, and when we come back, we'll just analyze the video and move on to the next thing. Yeah, so I believe you saw that. You saw what actually happened there, how the people of Ada in Borupe local government came out en masse because this particular House of Rep member has actually deceived them, played with their intelligence. They voted him and he went on to be doing another thing without fulfilling the promises that he made to the people. And that is what they actually deserve. If all Nigerians will come out, you know, to treat those politicians, those House of Rep member and House of Assembly member this way, they will come back to their senses. They will realize that they are actually working for the people. They are representing the people and not their stomach. Now, moving on from that, let's listen to P2B as he opened Ahmed Bola Tinubu and exposed him, and how Ahmed Bola Tinubu is finally dragging Nigeria to the mud. And when we come back, we'll just wrap up the video.
I will say that President Tinubu have kept to his campaign promises. Throughout the campaign, he consistently maintained that he will continue from where Buhari stopped. And that is done very well. I would say excellent. I'll give him excellent pass mark. And it's very simple. It's just dollar was 460, is now 1,005. Fuel was 238, is now about 700. Diesel was 844, is now 1,415. A bag of rice is 35,000, is now about 80. A bag of beans was similar, 35, is now about 90. Gari was 27.28, is now 49.50. A tuber of yam was about 2,007 to 3,000. 9 is about 10,000. Tomato basket is about 40,000. That is over 150,000. Electricity is 66 kilowatts, is now over 200. You can go on and on. Our debts, even bread, which is a basic thing other countries are subsidized, like Egypt. Bread, small, medium bread was 450 naira. It's not 900 naira. The big one is 900, it's 1,005. Our debt, like I mentioned, was 87. By end of last year, it was actually 97. The highest we've done within that short period. 9 is over 100 trillion. In fact, this year alone, the government, through the Central Bank of Nigeria, had issued and taken from the system borrowing of over 16 trillion naira. You can imagine the interest at almost 20%. It's about 3.2 trillion after 12 months. At that, last year, in a period of 9 months, we spent about 5.7 trillion servicing as debt interest on our payments. So add that. So overall, it's done well. Let's even go back to the overall of the economy. By the time he took over last year, we were still the biggest economy in Africa with $477 billion as our GDP, followed by South Africa, Egypt, Algeria, and Morocco. Today, we are number 4. South Africa is number 1 now, I think about $373 billion. Egypt is second, $347 billion, followed by Algeria, 266. And we are now 252 billion GDP economy. It's even worse when you go to per capita. We are actually 1/4 of per capita of the list of these nations that I mentioned. South Africa is over 6,000 per capita. Egypt is 4,000 plus. So is Algeria. And then Morocco, which is 1,210, and we are 1,000 plus. So we actually are going low. We're coming from a low of per capita of 3,000 plus in 2014. So with every other thing have headed south. Adherence to the rule of law has worsened. The country has been nepotism is at the highest.
Let's look at one.
Now, I believe you're listening to Peter Obi. Actually, Ahmed Bola Tinubu promised Nigerians that he is going to continue from where Buhari stopped. And that is what he actually did. Peter Obi said he is going to give him excellence in that particular one for dragging Nigeria down from the better economy we had during the time of Muhammad Buhari to the worst economy so far. And if you actually paid attention to what Peter Obi said, you will understand that he is a man that understands what the poor masses are actually facing. Despite the fact that Peter Obi is actually a rich man, but he knows what is going on in the market and that the poor masses are really suffering. That's why he was able to know these commodities and what they are being sold before Tinubu came in and what they are selling now after 1 year of Ahmed Bola Tinubu. That is to show that he has a good knowledge of Nigeria and what is actually happening in Nigeria. But it's so unfortunate that the INEC and the judiciary actually denied Nigerians of a better president. I'm just going to stop this video here and allow you to drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.